What is up, my magic miscreants? Risen Dragon here with a fun deck for you today, and today we are looking at a Gruul Aggro build, but with some Boros tech. And what I mean by that is this: there are several strategies that Boros uses in their current Boros Convoke build that I really do think translate well to Gruul Aggro. Let me explain what I mean by that. Okay, so usually early on in Boros Aggro, you get like a Novice Inspector or a Voldaren Epicure down onto the battlefield, and then you can start churning out tokens and all those sorts of things. We're not quite doing that with this, although the Voldaren Epicure, now that I think about it, it's not a bad one-drop instead of my Monastery Swiftspear. But the point is, we get a treasure token, or in this case a treasure token down, or a map token down early, and we can start doing some really fun destructive stuff. So let's get into it. Gleeful Demolition. This is a destroy target artifact. If you controlled that artifact, create 3/1/1 red Phyrexian Goblin creature tokens. Okay, pretty cool stuff so far. We have Kumano faces Kakazan. We know what this does. Deals 1 damage to each opponent in Planeswalker in the first chapter. Gets a +1/+1 counter to the next creature that we cast. And then Etching of Kumano. It becomes Etching of Kumano, and it has haste 2/2. If a creature dealt damage this turn by a source you controlled would die, it is exiled instead. Okay, so Monastery Swiftspear, haste prowess 1/2. We know what that does. Audacity. Creature this is an enchantment. When an enchanted creature gets +2/+0 and has trample, and when it's put into a graveyard from the battlefield, we draw a card. Giant Growth. Target creature gets +3/+3 till end of turn. Not bad to having 2 of those in there. Charming Scoundrel. Another one of our little tricks here. When it is a 1/1, when it enters the battlefield, we can either discard a card or draw a card, create a treasure token, or create a Wicked Roll attached to target creature you control. So 2 of those will actually satisfy the Gleeful Demolition. Okay, because in the treasure token can ramp us up. The Wicked Roll also is a fun aspect to play, as my cats are going absolutely nuts right now. The Wicked Roll is, of course, enchanted creature gets +1/+1, and when it's put into a graveyard from the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life. Picnic Ruiner. Okay, now this one is a really cool one to have, because whenever it attacks, while you control a creature with power 4 or greater, it gains double strike until end of turn. Now it has to resolve, I believe, when you attack. Okay, so if I were to have this on the field, then Giant Growth, oof, that would be brutal. Alright, but also too, it has Stolen Goodies, 3 and a green. Distribute 3 +1/+1 counters among any number of target creatures you control. Okay, Gaia's Gift, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It gains Reach, Trample, Hexproof, and Indestructible. Till end of turn, not a bad instant to have. Gala Greeters. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, choose 1, put a +1/+1 counter on it, create a tap treasure token, gain 2 life. Okay, fun stuff. We can do a lot of fun stuff with this. Questing Druid. Whenever you cast a spell that's white, blue, black, red, put a +1/+1 counter on it. And of course, we have Seek the Beast. Exile the top 2 cards of your library. Until the end of your next end step, you may play those cards. Now here's another part of the tech that comes into play with Boros. Okay, and it translates pretty well, I think, to a Gruul setup, Imadane's Recruiter. When it enters the battlefield, creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain haste until end of turn. Now also too, with Trained Troops, because we're running so many treasure tokens and whatnot, we can actually do that for 4 and a white. Create 2/2 white knight creature tokens with vigilance. Sentinel of the Nameless City is kind of our finisher here. Whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, create a map token. And yeah, this thing can get pretty big pretty fast. So that is the basic build. Because we do best of 3, let's look at some sideboard stuff. 2 Tamio Safekeeping, 2 Atraxas Falls, 2 Brotherhood's Ends, 2 Burn Down the Houses, 2 Play with Fire, 2 Lightning Strike, a Return to Nature, and Fade from History. This one is especially important because of the fact that, you know, we're up against a lot of enchantment and artifact builds, so we want to make sure that this is in our sideboard for our best of 3. Land base is pretty straightforward. One each, Sokinzan and Boseiju. We've got the new Tap Surveil lands, Copperline Gorge. not running as many pain lands. I don't like taking damage producing mana, so it's just something I do. But if we look at this, nice low curve, 1.8 average. So if you're new to my channel, we do a best of 1 and we do a best of 3, so you can see how the deck functions in either one of those environments. So without further ado, let's get to the Gruul Aggro with Boros Tech games, kids. We're against Vile Bog Hag for our best of 1 matchup. Well, hate to do this, but the pain, we're gonna have to take it because we're on the draw. So if we get a Mountain, that would not be or a Mirex, which we have a bunch of them. He's playing a standard deck, standard size deck, I should say. Mono red. The thing about this build is that, you know, you want to make sure that you are kind of staying above the damage, because we're not running... Oh, RAKDOS. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Oh, now the question becomes, do I go with... I think we go Gala Greeters. Comes in with a... So, let's see what they do. I'm not going to block that. You know, you're fine. I'm going to sack it. Interesting. That's fun. I like that. Can't lie. We're going to create a treasure token, because what we're going to do next is we do this. Do this. Put a counter on that. And Swift Spear's fine too. And we'll take some pain there. Gain 2 life. Yeah, we need that. And down we go. Okay. Pretty good stuff. Please don't hit a land. Okay. Well, can't block. I'll take some more pain. You got Sugar Rush or Monstrous Rage. Yep, another Sugar Rush. They draw a card. Ouch. Okay, fun. So the next point is do that. Hold on a sec. Let's do some math here. If we do 3, 5, 7, 8, but we get this down. Create a treasure token. And now we do this right there, there, there. No, cancel. What am I doing? Okay. Boom. Boop. Pay for that. Savage. Savage. Absolutely savage. Let's go the best of 3. We're against Jesterm, or Jesterem, for our best of 3 matchup. We are on the draw. Not with a hand like that. Not much better. Let's ditch the land. Because we're low to the ground anyway, so mono black. Maybe? I don't know. No. So far, there we go. Okay, so let's do this. Let's at least get that down and see what they do after this. RAKDOS. Interesting. Completed Huntmaster, huh? So why don't we do this? Picnic Ruiner. Let's at least try that. We give them something to shoot at least. That's an interesting card. I don't think I've ever played this card, or seen it. Props to you, Jester M. So we might be against some sort of sacrificial Rakdos-y type build here. Or Rakdos-y, sacrificial, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's gonna die. Yeah, they're gonna kill that. 4 or greater. You bet about... Okay, so we're gonna have to discard a Charming Scoundrel. Oh, I think I know what they're... Okay, I think I know... maybe. I might know what their deal is here. They take the Picnic Ruiner. Maybe not. Blood Token. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to put this down. This down. Now here we are going to create a Wicked roll for this. And we're going to swing with both of these. That will give that double strike. Does not give it trample, but... Okay, that's fine. I think. Yep, so that dies. The Kumano. I can deal with that. They'll sack that. And, oh, that's an artifact. Okay, I got you. Oh, that is fun. This is going to die. Yep. Oh, jeez. That's rough. And then they're going to sack that. Oh, no, they can't sack that. They can't sack that because they tapped that. You can't sack it. Can't sack it. Read the card! Once you tap it! Okay, so now the question becomes, I think I'm going to have to put in... Gleeful Demolition we have to keep in. Put this... I think we take out a Giant Growth, and we take out a Kumano. Because this way that'll give us a little bit of a... now that we know what they're about, we can at least go 2 and 2 with this deck today. And I'm okay with that. Yeah, we're going to keep. It's a bit slow, but it'll give us... Yep, that'll work. So we have the Recruiter in there. Oh, Charming Scoundrel. How fun are you? Treasure Token? Treasure Token. Okay, so they're gearing up for something big. And let's go with this. And let's go with this. I will also create a Treasure Token. And we'll go from there. Obnixilis. This is an interesting pile of cards. You're gonna make... Oh no, you're gonna make me discard something!
Shake down the local.
Yeah, we're gonna decline that. We'll take some damage. I'm okay with that. I am totally okay with that. Hey, we have a ton of Gleeful Demolition on our hands, don't we? Oh yeah, because, yeah, that was stupid. Thinking they would trade off with the, well, maybe not. Because now they can deal damage to the Scoundrel. Sure. Okay. Is what it is. I think... we'll decline.
Defy me, and you'll lose everything.
Decline again. We're playing with fire a little bit, but... Voldaire and Epicure. Okay. Blood Tithe Harvester. Okay. Fun. Well. Let's put this down. This down.
You've earned my ire.
And we don't. Now let's do this. Let's take that, take that, take that. I am getting aggressive here because I don't like those Obnixili on the battlefield. That's okay. So that we're losing. Okay.
Wipe that smug look off your face.
And then, in theory, Kumano comes down, or Imondane comes down next. We're gonna decline again. We might be, again, playing with fire. Now we don't have a choice but to. That's fine. Interesting. Okay. Prowess. Now here's the question. Do you want... What do you value? Your face or your planeswalker? That's what I thought. Okay.
No one beats
Draw a card.
Survives.
Alright, well, I guess we play that. They're down to one card, so let's see what they can do. Do they scry, or do they... What do they do here? Restless Vents isn't a fun one. Imodane will die. Eaten alive, huh? Sure. And they had to spend pain to do that, so... I think we do this. Let's just do that. Next, sure. So we're gonna take more pain
Stand
here.
with me. You're my enemy.
Cool.
Oh, I have a job for you.
I'm on Discord. So yeah, they can't sack that. I mean, they can discard and they're just kind of reading over the cards here. Do they sack something? Oh, eaten alive! I guarantee that's what they're going to do next. Guarantee that's what they're going to do next. Either that or they're just going to rope me. Either way. Either way. We'll see what they do. Okay, so not sure what happened there, but... Well, actually, I think we're just going to do this. I think we're just going to do that, and Obnixi, you can go bye-bye. Now we've got a big board. They need a sweeper. I haven't seen any sweeps from them yet, so a lot of spot removal, but not a lot. There we go. Okay. Let's go to the post-game analysis. We're going to rank into Gold 3. Well, server cutout, but there we go. There we go. Gold 3. Let's go to the post-game analysis. Okay, so not bad for a deck that I threw together at the very last minute. This morning, just literally 7 o'clock this morning, threw this deck, woke up with this idea. That's how my brain works, to do a Gruul Aggro build, but with some Boros tech thrown in, and just the Gleeful Demolition and the Imadane's Recruiter, along with the Picnic Ruiner. I mean, just absolutely, I think this is a very reliable set that we have here. Very, very aggressive, and certainly I think it's definitely one that is worthy of mention moving into the new season, which starts in 28 hours. We're in Gold 3. Might grind today. I might actually do that. I might grind today and see if I can hit platinum with this deck. And there's another deck that, I've got like 5 ready to go. So I'm really excited. This week has been very productive. Actually do have to get some work done today. They're predicting a big storm in our area, and who knows? I don't want to lose power and lose a whole day, but we'll see what happens. But if you like what you see, leave a like, leave a subscribe, join my Discord that's in the link. Or not the link in the description. The link's in the description. That's what I meant to say. So, as always, my magic miscreants, may you always be on the play. May all your spells hit the board. Risen Dragon is out. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday.